You've probably heard of crypto or Bitcoin or other virtual currency. Well, now Texas wants to know exactly about the mining facilities searching for this digital money and how much power they're using.
And the Public Utility Commission of Texas sent out a notice telling operations what they need to do to comply with state law. As KXAN business reporter Sarah O'Shea reports, what the commission says is it needs to know to make sure our power grid remains reliable.
I think it's an important first step to get their hands around the potential issues.
A new rule for cryptocurrency mining facilities in Texas within ERCOT, the state's power grid, register with the Public Utility Commission of Texas.
It's basically, where's your facility, who owns it, what's your characteristics.
Aimed at giving the PUCT and ERCOT better awareness of the virtual currency miners operating around the state.
Part of that work is compute power, CPUs, and computers munching on different data, and that consumes power. And when you do it in scale, then that can consume a lot of energy.
Research fellow in the Energy Institute at University of Texas, Dr. David Tuttle, notes how virtual currency mining facilities can quickly adjust their power consumption based on the wholesale price of electricity.
What they could do is radically reduce their load at the right times, and then their measurement for their peak load would be very low, and they would get a very low allocation of cost. But the infrastructure cost would be still there to meet their peak load. Who would pay for it? Every other customer in ERCOT.
PUCT Chairman Thomas Gleason stressed the importance of this step, calling it, quote, another example of the PUCT and ERCOT adapting to support a rapidly changing industrial landscape.
They want to get their arms around how big this is and how much is it going to grow in the future.
Sarah O'Shea, KXAN News.
And the PUCT says the virtual currency mining facilities that don't register under this rule could face a penalty of up to $25,000 per violation per day.
And according to the Energy Information Administration, the electricity demand for virtual currency mining grew over the last several years across the state and the country. The agency estimates the electricity used for this could represent a little over 2% of all electricity consumed in the U.S. That's enough to power more than 6 million homes. Two of the larger mining facilities in Central Texas are northeast of Austin in Rockdale, that's in Milam County. Windstone and Bitdeer set up operations by plugging into infrastructure that was once part of the largest aluminum production site in the world, run by Alcoa.